Alright, so this is my video on 10 ways to improve your violin technique. The first one being is practice at the same time every day. Because when you practice at the same time every day, you have a set and scheduled time to practice. You are less likely to make excuses or skip, On the rare occasion, there might be, oh, hey, I need you to help me cook food, or do you think you can take out the trash? It can be like, can it wait till after I'm done with this? Because if not, you're gonna get distracted. And then you'll be like, oh, I took out the trash. Should I get back to my violin? Yes, no. So it's always better just to, especially you being a child or a high school student, you would like to communicate that to your parents. Be like, listen, this is my set time for this, and I will do anything you guys want from here on to whatever. Just respect this time so I can practice on my violin. Number 2 is use an app or write down every single time that you practice so you can track your practice. In the event that you do miss a practice, you can see how consistent you are with it and make up for that practice and just see how it's going. You can also record yourself and do things like that and see where you made your mistakes. Number 3 is tune your violin at the beginning of every practice session so that you won't make a mistake. When it comes to the strings or the intonation, you want to have that perfect intonation so that you can sound the best that you can sound. Number 4 is to keep all of your sheet music together so that you have it when you practice every time. For example, I have this blue folder right here. Let me pull it up. See, I have all of my sheet music. I know it's supposed to be black, Mr. Sands. I'm so sorry, but mine's blue. So I do keep all of my sheet music in here, so every time I pull out the violin or I practice a rhythm drill or something like that, all I have to do is open it up, pop the sheet out, and like, okay, so this is what I have to do. Practice it, make sure that you do it, make sure you go over it a couple of times, that way you will perfect your practice. Number 5 is to always keep a pencil or pen with you that you can mark your sheet music. I prefer pencil, when it comes to marking things, because you never know when your teacher's gonna say, instead of this, let's do this, and he instructs you to change it. So, you should always have a pencil to mark on your sheet music. Make sure that you make side notes and things like that. Number 6, that you should use a music stand to practice the proper posture. Now, in the event that we don't have a music stand, like now we're in quarantine, you definitely want to, set your sheet music somewhere like yay high, like so that you can see it. So I'm gonna do it like this. I would like my sheet music to be here, and that way I have my back up straight on a chair, like set it on a desk or something so that you can read it, and I have my back straight, the proper posture, that way you can see your music and read it. Number 7 is to always try, after you've gotten the practice down, just you playing it by yourself, is that you should always try to play a backing track. So pop a headphone in your ear, only one headphone, you play the backing track on your phone, or connect it to your computer, play the backing track on your computer, and it'll have that tempo in that one headphone, and record yourself with your phone. And as you start playing, just go with the backing track. Make sure you hit every note while you read the music. And after you're done, go back and see how well you did in the video. For number 8 is practice with a friend. Not only is everything better when you have somebody else there or somebody watching you, especially if they know the struggle and they know the same thing that you're dealing with, you could always, ask them like, hey, how did I do? They'll be like, oh, I think you need to fix this, or on measure 18, I feel that you didn't do it hard enough, or that it wasn't fortissimo, that you went piano instead. So if you have a chance, you should, try to practice with a friend if you can. Number 9 is obviously use a metronome when you're practicing, because that way If the sheet music says 90 BPM, you want to make sure you're going at 90 and not 120. You don't want to go allegro if it's not an allegro. Excuse me. And number 10 is, if you really, really want to work on that intonation, like how I said earlier, play slow scales so that you can fine tune your instrument. That way you can fine tune your intonation. So just play it slowly. Oh, that sounds wrong. Let me move my finger.